This week's Coached Up, we've got Mike Uremovich, offensive line coach. Coach, so glad to have you here at NC State. What have you seen with the guys since you've gotten here?
We've came a long way since spring ball. You know, the guys who came out, and I know you're out a lot, watched us the first week of spring ball. We're just trying to learn the plays. And then as spring went on, we improved, and really the guys worked hard over the summer to get back to camp and be in shape to run this style of offense. And we had a good camp, and we got off to a good start this season. Obviously, you're never where you want to be, but we're not where we were, which is a start.
Having to move guys around is always difficult,
Yeah.
but do you talk to them and kind of let them know, hey, you got to be flexible, you got to be able to play a lot of different positions like a Joe Thune?
Yeah, our position is such that there's going to be injuries. I've never coached an offensive line for a season that all 5 guys started every game. So that's going to happen. So everybody learns 2 spots because you got to play the best 5 guys. Sometimes your left tackle gets hurt, for instance, but your next best guy is your backup right guard. So you got to reshuffle the deck all the time. And we have them learn 2, and some of the guys like Joe learn 3, and it really helps our team with flexibility with injuries.
Well, you got to coach those guys up, and you're going to have to coach me up. Now, I'm a tight end. I don't like the block. I like the catch.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of work in front of you.
I know your type, yeah.
Here we go. I'm telling you, man, I'm used to having the hand on the ground, 3-point stance, blocking people. Seemed to be that's the way everybody did it. 2-point stance, no hand on the ground. Which do you guys prefer?
We'd like to be in a 3-point stance all the time. Because the only time we're in a 2-point is 3rd and long, so 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 and higher. So if we're in that means we're behind the sticks. But we'd like to be in a 3-point stance because from the 3-point stance, you're in a much better position to run the football. You have much better leverage, and I feel like you're going to get inside and lower leverage on your opponent from that position. But on 3rd down and 5, you got to get your guy in the best position to be able to pass that.
Absolutely.
3-point stance, what we want is everything going straight ahead. So we want our knee inside of our ankle and our ankle inside of our shoe. We don't want anything hanging out. We want to be real strong and have a real tight base, just like you are right there with our feet flat on the ground.
Okay.
And we related a lot to a track stance is we don't want any wasted motion. You know, when a guy's running 100 meters, there's no wasted motion in his start. He's going from 0 to as fast as he can go, So in our stance, if you're in a left-handed stance here, okay, we're going to put our left foot back a little bit more than that and get it flat on the ground, put our left hand down like if our eyeball fell out of its socket. And we're going to hinge this wrist right here. See this stance right here, if you block like this at tight end, you'd have had some wasted motion. Stand up a second so you don't get too tired. But you're going to punch, and our ultimate goal is to end up in this position. Well, to start here, your hand has to go here, and a lot of times goes out and ends up outside your opponent.
Okay.
So when we're going to get in our stance, if I want inside position, I want this thing here so there's no wasted motion on the punch.
Okay.
And this hand will come up with it. So our first step in a left-handed stance should barely get by our outside shoe.
Okay.
And then our second one should do the same. And in that position, we should have our hands on our opponent.
Let's see if we can
Short
coach me up.
steps.
Yep.
Set it. There you go. And in that position right there, you're strong.
Yeah.
Your knees are inside your ankle's inside your shoe. You know, these guys lift all off season, and they're in the squat rack in this position. They're power cleaning in this position. That's how you want to play football.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to bend over like this playing football. You're a lot bigger and stronger than I am. Go like this. Pick your head up. So you can't do it, right?
No chance.
Now go like this.
Yeah.
And stand up.
Yeah.
I can't hold you.
Absolutely.
Because that's where you're strong. You're not strong right here. You're strong in your legs, so we want to play with bent knees.
Bent knees, powerful position.
Yep.
That's how you're going to lick people. Well,
That's
great
right.
job getting me coached up.
Appreciate it.
I don't want to block anybody, but I feel a little more in tune to doing it now. Great job, Coach.